Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am so very excited because Jeffree Star and Morphe just came out with their new collaboration, and I went out and got it, and this is how it looks. It's a 7-piece brush set. It comes with the JS1 size Queen brush, which is the foundation brush, the JS2 Point Blank Precision brush, which is a powder brush, the JS3 Iconic Contour brush, which is a contour brush, the JS4 Fly High brush, which is a highlighting brush, and then some eyeshadow brushes along with a eyebrow brush with a spoolie at the end. So this is what it looks like when you first get it. I'm just going to slip the cover off. I actually forgot I was going to reveal it on camera, so I did open it before, but I tried to put it as it was when I first opened it again so you guys can really see. But anyway, so you get this cute little brush bag. It smells very plasticky, but I like it. I don't know why. Anyways, oh, and it says Morphe x Jeffree Star on it. Okay, so now it's open, and all the brushes come sealed. You also get this little plastic thing. Let's just throw that out. But all of the brushes come sealed like this, and then individually sealed. And basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be testing all 7 of these on camera. I'm also going to be doing a toned down kind of Valentine's Day look for people who don't want to go all crazy and go glam, and for that I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude palette, which I've also never used before. So this is going to be a very interesting video, and if you want to see all of this, then just keep watching. So I already primed my skin using the Dr.Brandt Luminizer primer. This is my favorite primer, and I'm actually going to be using it with my favorite foundation, which is the Too Faced Peach Perfect in Golden Beige. So this foundation brush, right off the bat, it's very soft, and it's also heavy, which is great because it feels luxurious. Where if I didn't mention already, this whole brush set is only $47 or $46. I'm not sure, but that's such a good deal. So for the quality that you're getting, it's really good. This feels very soft compared to the foundation brush I currently use, which is the number 88 from Sephora. You can kind of tell this one's very dense, and then this is very soft. But I mean, I'm not too scared because my other favorite foundation brush is this one from Ulta, which is actually a powder brush, but I use it for liquid, and it's also very soft, so I'm not too worried. I'm going to just apply my foundation how I normally would. I take a flat foundation brush, I put a pump and a half on the brush, and then I kind of just paint my face with it. Okay. And now I'm going to be using the, what is it called again? The JS1 size Queen brush. It says it right here. I don't know why I had to read the packaging again. Anyways, I'm going to be using this to blend it in. I like it. It's blending in very nicely. I was a little scared it was going to be too soft, but no, it's not leaving any streakiness. It's blending in. It's blending in. Okay, so now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in Medium Honey, which you all know is my favorite concealer right now. I need to highlight a little bit. Okay. Ugh! Ew, I got it on my hand. Ew. Okay, now that the concealer is all blended in, I want to test the contour brush, which I really like it. I feel like it's very, not super dense, but dense enough to where it's going to get what I want done. So I'm going to use LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. I'm just going to put a little bit just to contour my face. I like this one for contouring because it's more cool toned. Okay, a little bit on my nose, not too much. Okay. I'll put a little bit down here. Great. Now, I'm not someone who usually does liquid contour or cream contour, but we're just going to try it out for the sake of this video. And so far, I'm really liking how this is blending. Wow, that made it super, super easy. Like, I'm not trying hard at all right now. Kind of running it across my contour. And now let's do the nose. This is actually very similar to the brush I actually do use for when I do a nose contour. Yeah, I use this Crown brush, but if you can see, this one's a little thinner. This one's a little bit more. Actually, no, they're both like the same amount of density. Well, no, this one's definitely softer. Like you can see. Yeah, no. I actually really like this one. And now to set our foundation and our concealer and our contour, I'm going to go in with the Mercier translucent powder right here. I'm going to use the Morphe sponge to do this. Jeffree Star actually did come out with his own sponges too. It's basically the same sponge as this, but it's pink. It's like a light pink, kind of like this shade of pink. And it also comes with 2 mini sponges, and it's only $16, which I don't really remember how much this one is by itself, but it's a really, really good deal, and I love this sponge. So I'm just going to go into my powder, and I'm actually going to lightly press it. Lightly press it into my skin. But yeah, I didn't get the sponge because I don't really got money like that. And I already have the sponge, but just in its original color, so I don't really think it's necessary for me to get it. Being honest here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to bronze. I'm going to use Park Ave Princess from Tarte. I'm going to use, he doesn't have a bronzing brush, so I'm going to use the Morphe E4. We're sticking to Morphe for this video. I'm going to try to. I'm kind of making this messy because I am going to clean it up using the edge of the sponge and the powder. So now I'm going to take some more powder and I'm going to use it to bake. I love that this brush has this this tip here, because it makes it easier to do things like this, or to make a straighter line like that. Or to even get as close to your lower lash line as possible. So I like that a lot. Okay. So I look a little insane, but that's just the process. So I'm just going to let this bake, and after it's done baking, I'm actually going to use the JS2 powder brush to sweep it away. Ah! Okay, now I'm good. Because he said on his release video, or reveal video, that this would be good for sweeping powder, so that's what I'm going to test it for. But while we're waiting for that to bake, I'm going to go in to the JS7 brush, which is the angled brush that has a spoolie at the end. Now I love to use powder for my brows, so I'm gonna use this for that. I've said this before, I'm very weird and I like to use eyeshadows for my brows, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm using this brown from the Kat Von D palette, eye contour palette. I'm using this brown shade right here. What is it called? It's called Solace. This is kind of controversial because Jeffree Star and Kat Von D. Ugh. Anyways, let's just ignore that. Okay, so let me see. Oh, compared to the current brush I use. Okay, so currently for my eyebrows I use the. This is an old Morphe. It doesn't even have the name anymore. I think this is I don't even know. This is an old Morphe brush where the spoolie fell off, but I use this for my eyebrows and I love it. I think it started with an E. I don't know, but it's a little thick compared to this one. This one is so thin. I might actually use this for my liner for today's look too. Like just clean it off and use it as that. But let's see, because I still don't even know what look I'm gonna do today. Okay, I'm loving this brush so far. Like, it's doing everything I need it to do. It's precise enough to where it doesn't get everywhere. And although I am going to still go in with concealer and define my brow, I feel like this is doing a very good job at helping me prevent making a mess, which compared to brushes I typically use that are a little on the thicker side, and it kind of gets everywhere, and I have to use concealer. I don't feel like if I didn't want to, I don't think I'd have to use it with this one, because it's thin enough to where it's just very, very neat on its own. I am living for it. I'm definitely feeling the brows today. Let's just do the other brow really quickly. Oh my goodness, I am in love with this brush. Are you kidding me? Do you guys see how precise that line is? Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Okay, perfect, beautiful. Now Jeffree does say you can use this to also clean up and define your brows with concealer, but I prefer smudge brushes over angled brushes for that. So I'm gonna grab, I'm sticking to Morphe today. So I'm just gonna take my M210 brush and I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows with that. Just take my Nars concealer. And I'm actually not gonna prime my eyelids, and you'll see why. But I'm just going to go with my finger and just clean up some of this concealer. So now we're going to move on to eyeshadow, and I'm going to leave this powder here just in case of any fallout. So now we're going into the Huda Beauty Nude Palette, which is also a controversy because we all know Jeffree Star hates Huda Beauty. I feel some type of way about her too, but she has some good eyeshadows, so yeah. So this is what the palette looks like when you open it. Ooh! Okay. Let's try that again. So this is what it looks like when you open it. You get this little thing protecting the eyeshadows of Huda Beauty's eyes. And then the actual colors, which are very, very gorgeous, by the way. But the reason I didn't prime my eyelids is because she actually has a concealer in this palette. Like, that is so weird. Let me take this off. Ooh, nice big mirror. But yeah, she actually has a concealer, so I'm going to prime my eyelids with that, of course. I'm just going to use my finger, just go into the shade Concealed. Like, I don't think I've ever seen any brand do that ever. It's very smart of her to do that. I don't feel like it left much coverage on my eye, but it should do. I mean, it feels sticky enough. Yeah, let's just go in. Okay, let me see what to use these brushes for. These are the two eyeshadow brushes that come in the collection. You can see one has some hair already shedding. Ooh, I don't really want to rip that out. I might have to cut it. Okay, let me cut that. It's not a good look, Jeffree. And this one too. Okay. But this is the JS5 and the JS6. This looks like it'll be better for the crease, and this looks like it'll be better for packing on color. I actually really want to swatch this color and this color because I want to see which one I should use on my lids. If you can see. This one is Fantasy and this one is Crave. So I think I'm going to go into Crave for today's look. I'm actually going to use the M13 from Morphe and go into the shade Teddy. A little bit of fallout, nothing too serious. And I'm going to put this on my crease. This is a gorgeous color. It comes out a lot more red than I thought. Oh wow, this, I don't know, this looked more mauve-y to me, but this is on my eye, it just looks different. I don't even know what color to really, watermelon-y? I don't even know. I'm not mad at it, it's just, should I do this? Okay, I'll do the same look. I was just planning something in my head and this kind of just threw me off for a second. That's fine. Okay. So I put it all over the crease. It did get down to my lid because it's a big brush, but it doesn't matter really. This is so pigmented. Anyways, I'm going to take the JS5 and I'm going to go into the shade Raw. Oh wow, this brush is really soft. And the colors on this palette are blending in nicely with each other. I'm actually gonna move it to my inner corner too. Not here, but like just right from here to here. And then I'm taking Raw and I'm putting it on the upper middle area of my lid, not touching this area right here. Now I'm going to take the M210 brush, I'm going to go into Concealed, and I'm going to do like a halo type of cut crease. Okay. So I'm only putting this concealer like in the middle because I want to do like a spotlight a spotlight type of vibe to this look. You know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna go with my Nars. Yeah, you can see the difference. So I'll just take the excess of what's on here and just kind of take it out, just so it's not so harsh. Okay, and I'll take my finger and just tap it a little bit. Normally this isn't the kind of brush I would use for this next step, but I'm going to use it because I really want to use this brush and I want to see how it performs. I just sprayed it with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to go into the shade Crave. Now I'm just going to put it in that middle area. Okay, I definitely have some fallout happening with this shade. The other shades had relatively no fallout, like not really at all. This one's having a little teensy bit, but nothing major either. Okay. Wow, this is very, very glittery. I'm actually going to go in with my R41 brush and the color Raw again. And I'm just going to go into those outer edges of our spotlight. Alright. And then I'm going to go back in with my M513 brush, which is the first brush I used with the shade Teddy. I'm just going to use it to blend in a little bit this outer look. I'm going to take the angled brush again. I'm going to wet it with my MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to use the shade Love Bite. And I'm going to try to do a liner with it. Okay. Wetting it. I was able to easily create a liner. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to do the other eye really quickly and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with both eyes. I'm just going to take the JS6 again. I'm going to use it to put some color in my lower lash line because I really like this brush. I'm going to use, let's use Teddy. Oh, and I did clean it off. That's why I'm using it again. Okay, and then I'm going to take some Raw and put it on the outer lower lash line. Okay. And I want to take the NYX Liquid Crystal Body Liner. This is just a silver color. I want to put it on top of my purple eyeliner. I definitely need some black eyeliner. I'm going to take Perversion by Urban Decay and put it on my waterline. This is just a black eyeliner for those who are not familiar with this color. Yeah, I was looking a little weird with just all the pink. So now I'm just going to put on some mascara. We'll let that dry, sweep all this off, and then when I'm done with everything else, I'll pop on some lashes. I'm going to use my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. So my mascara is on, and I'm going to take the JS2 brush and I'm going to sweep away all my powder. Oh, this is so soft, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I love this brush. This is so soft. Oh my gosh. Perfect. And I'm going to take my favorite highlighter from the Pure Bronze and Brighten palette. It's called Mineral Glow. Is it? No, it's called Afterglow. And I'm going to put it on using the JS4. This highlighting brush is so thin. Usually what I use for my highlighter is this brush, which is also from Morphe. It's the R36, and you can see this is, I thought this was thin. Nuh-uh, baby, this is thin. This is thin. This is my favorite highlighter, so let's see. I like it. It's very precise. Oh. It's not as soft as the other one is, but I like that it's so tapered. So it helps me get into certain areas more precisely. And I usually have to take another brush to do my nose, but this is small enough to where it can also do my nose, which I like. I don't have to grab another brush. That's always a little bit annoying. Okay. Let me see if this one... Yeah, it's even small enough to do my brow bone. But you have to be very gentle. Okay. I'm going to put some highlighter on my inner corner. This is with the E36 brush. Okay. A little bit more. I still prefer a tinier brush for my brow bone, but I was just going a little bit crazy with that brush because I really like this. Okay, there is no blush brush, so I am just going to take another blush brush. This isn't from Morphe, it's from Luxie. It's the 514 blush brush. I'm going to use this same blush right here. So now I'm going to take the Morphe Premium Lashes in the style Romancing. I'm going to apply that with my Duo Lash Glue. And I already put the lashes on, as you can tell. So now the only thing missing is the lips. I'm actually just going to use this gloss called Kiss Me from Beauty Creations. This is not gloss. No, this is matte lip gloss. How are you a matte lip gloss? First of all, how are you a matte lip gloss? Because That don't make no sense. Gloss is supposed to be nice and juicy and plump, and matte's supposed to be matte. So I don't understand that. But anyways, I like the color. I think it matches the look fine. If you want to do something a little more nude, you can feel free. These eyelashes make me look a little angry. I do have a headache because of these ears. I'm actually gonna switch the lashes. Oh, I look angry. I'm actually gonna go use Daydreamer instead of that one because that one's a little too much for me. So I'm gonna put this on instead. Now I'm just gonna set my face with my Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I hope that you really enjoyed today's video. All in all, I really love these brushes. I don't think my makeup came out any worse than it usually does. I might even say it came out a little bit better. But I really like it. They're very soft, very affordable, beautiful. They feel expensive, they're heavy. Overall, I would definitely recommend these, and I really like them. As for the Nude palette, I don't really know how to feel about it. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I kind of like the colors. It's a little too much. I don't know. I feel like they blended in a little too well together to where it just looks like one color instead of multiple. But, I mean, it could just be personal preference. I'm definitely going to play around with it because I know everyone loves this palette. They rave about this palette. So, I'm going to try it out. There is something bothering my eyes right now. I don't know if it's the NYX liner or what. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I definitely appreciate it. If you like it, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know every time I post. And I do have a new Instagram page just for my makeup. It's not the one that's going to be in the intro, but I am going to have someone change that soon. It's going to be Monica with 2 A's at the end, and then Joy with 2 Y's at the end. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you next time. Bye!